Hello and welcome to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. This is a survival, post-apocalyptic survival roguelike. It is kind of a bit of an everything apocalypse where, well, it's not entirely clear what happened, but it's set fairly soon after the Cataclysm happened. I am playing on the most recent the most recent experimental version rather than the most recent stable version, which has a few more features, but the potential to crash here and there. I will include chapters in the video if you want things like world setup and character creation and that sort of thing. I do have a world currently in use for a character I've been playing in my own time, but we're going to start with a new world this time. So we're going to go ahead and create world. And here we can pick various mods that we want to use when setting up our world. So we have the basics over here. So I am going to pick up a couple that I enjoy, which are Crit Expansion, Blaze Industries. I'm getting into issues with this one. It's one that I'm really keen to try, but I do run into some crashes with it. Maybe I'll try it off screen sometime and see about running it some other time, because I am looking to have a more, basically the idea I want to go with is there's a very classic sort of challenge start where you basically start with nothing, with all sorts of things wrong with you. And my aim is to get that start a character with that setup, and then um, basically get them into a sort of rolling. So I'm looking to go into the vehicle customization, because when I play this game, I normally tend to start with um, a character that has somewhere to start. So the sort of basic survival start where you have a um, shelter. Uh, I'm looking here instead to go into the vehicle modification system, which isn't something I've really done. But in the immediate time, right now, we're not going to be worrying about that too much. So Magicalism, I've added. I enjoy that. It says Cataclysm with magic spells. It adds a bit more to it than that, but it does indeed add magic spells. You're going to add a craft ammo bags and belt links that create magazines for our weapons. Very useful. Um, Not going to bother with things like crazy cataclysm, my sweet capitalism, capitalism. The thing is sweet capitalism, my sweet cataclysm, all that sort of thing. I am going to include no fungal monsters. Some people do enjoy them. I don't think they're very interesting. They're just sort of a pain to deal with. Basically, if you have that, if you don't have fungal monsters, if you have fungal monsters rather, um, there is a Micus enemy type, which is sort of basically this mushroom spawn that's growing over everything and you can be infected and all that sort of thing, which sounds interesting, but unfortunately it tends to it overrule everything else. Basically, is what I found, is that you'll go to sleep with a fungus mound about a mile from you and wake up the next day and everything is covered in mushrooms and you're fucked. So not ideal. I am going to use stats through skills. Useful helicopters. I'm probably not going to be using helicopters with this character, so I'm going to leave that one off. Yeah, I do sometimes take the military profession pack, but as I'm not intending to start with a military character in this, real need to do that. So, size of cities, I am going to increase that a little bit, just to 9, just from the default. I am going to keep that default. I'm going to keep most things to the default. Not a lot that I want to change here, really. Wandering hordes, again, I like the idea, but sometimes that can cause zombies to spawn in sort of very weird, impossible places. So I'm going to leave that one off at the moment. So even all that, finalize reward of freedom. That's quite a nice. We'll go with that. Since I'm looking to create a sort of very nomadic character. So having created our world, I'm going to go to new game and create a custom character in freedom. And now we see if our mods have broken anything. Get any errors? Hopefully not. Thinking about it. No, here we go. Excellent. So, character creation. We can either go multiple pools of points, single or freeform. And again, I'm going to create a chapter at the bottom if you want to skip all the character creation. A scenario is the most important thing. We want. Infected isn't one after. Busy party? No. Am I going mental? Has it been removed? Am I? Oh no, I am being just being daft. Okay, here we go. So really bad day. We are drunk to the point of incapacitation, depressed, infected, surrounded by fire, and sick with the flu. Excellent. That's what we want. And we'd either be a tweaker with amphetamine withdrawal or a shower victim where all we have is our towel and a soap bar. Well, as long as we have our towel, I'm going to go with shower victims. On top of everything else, I don't particularly want an amphetamine withdrawal. So we have 17 points with overall, which is quite a lot. So I'm going to pump some points into strength to get us. We want to be a pretty strong chap. So probably going to end up fighting a lot of zombies. A couple of points into intelligence, so we can learn fairly swiftly, and then I'm just going to put a point each. No, everything. I could put 1 point into intelligence and 1 point into dexterity then. Yeah. So, traits. This is where we sort of go into a bit more detail of our characters' quirks, if you like. So, first thing is I'm just going to sort out their appearance. I'm probably going to be playing a male character, so we'll give them a beard. And I guess just let's go with black mohawk. Let's be creative, somewhat. Right. So first, I tend to do my negative traits first, and there's a few that I was thinking of taking here. First things first. Ecliptic psychosis is very interesting, but it can cause some problems. So it used to be referred to, in the game as schizophrenia, but it's been updated to a slightly more appropriate thing. But basically, with epileptic psychosis, we can have auditory and visual hallucinations, which can be quite interesting. But I think with everything else happening to us, we're going to avoid that. Now, this is the one that I was looking at. Nomad. You're too adventurous for your own good. The more time you spend somewhere, the unhappier it makes you to be there. I am going to be nomad. As I say, I intend to have a very sort of character that moves around the world, and that gives me a bit more impetus to not set up permanent shop anywhere. Otherwise, I am going to take slow healer. I quite often take poor healer, but I think this guy is going to have such a poor start to life that we should try and avoid giving him too many issues. Wayfarer, we are definitely not going to take. You can see it earns us 8 points, but that's because it means we can never ever use a vehicle. Which, if you we're doing here, I'm going to take truth teller. It's a bit of a meta one because it's quite unlikely we're going to need to lie to anybody. So that is metagaming slightly. But hey, in fairness, we're going to be struggling no matter what we do. And finally, I don't want to be taking anybody hates fruits or vegetables ones. I could pick, but I think I'm only going to take one more negative trait. And I think I'll take light. No, because I'm going to start drunk. I'm not going to take light in case. You know what? I think we're going to stick with those. So our positive traits is where we can make our character a bit better. So could go as a cannibal and be happy to eat people, but hey, we're not going to run into too many people that are going to be particularly edible, so not particularly interested in that. Fleet-footed, that is a very useful one, being able to move faster on short footing. That's going to help us outrun all the horrible things that are going to be chasing us. Fast learner, big fan of fast learner. It looks like I'm going to have to take some more negative traits. That's unfortunate. I will take some of the a couple of the magicalism ones. I'm probably not going to be using magic too much, so I'll take poor mana regeneration and poor mana sensitivity. I mean, this could all end up being pointless. We could die in the first 5 minutes, but let's try and be a bit more optimistic. So I'm going to take light step, and really like to take quick, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Light step, we are making less noise while walking, so things can find us less easily. So, from all of our point buying and our scenario, we have 11 skill points to spend, which is fantastic, as we don't start with anything. So, mechanics is going to be incredibly useful as a vehicle-focused character. So I'm going to put 4 points into mechanics. Survival will be put 2 points into that, and another 2 points into tailoring, so we can look after our clothes and get ourselves new clothes. Food handling is surprisingly useful as well. I'm just going to put a couple of points into that so that we can make some basic foods and know what we're doing. Fabrication is going to be nearly essential. And finally, with our last 2 points, I'm going to put a point to healthcare. So we get 2 levels in that. And finally, a point in melee, as we are probably going to need it. So, that's our character now. I'm going to change their name. It's defaulted to my name, as I tend to default to that. But I think in honour of a very wise man, we're going to go with Gerald Williams. Is it Williamson? Well, if it's Williamson, I'm sure somebody will shout at me. So, Gerald Williams. We are 25 years old. Our blood type is O positive. I don't know if that affects anything, really. We are 175 centimetres tall. We're pretty strong. We've got a decent intelligence, and we know a fair bit about a lot of things, but having a very bad day. So, I'm going to build the world and put us into the game now. So, So, I have an infected bite wound. Where am I, first of all? A golf course. Interesting. And a private airport over there. This is not what I expected at all. I expected to be in the middle of town, but you know what? I will take it. So, let's check ourselves out first. So, we are trashed. We are completely drunk. We have an infected wound on our right arm. That's going to be the first priority to sort out because that will kill us faster than anything. And we have the flu, which is unfortunate. It will take us a little while to get over that. And we're going to have to hope that nothing horrible is in this golf course. So, I'm just going to zoom in a bit so you can see me a bit better. So, here is Gerald Williams. All we have is a soap bar and a wet towel for what we are wearing. But in here, we can hopefully find some clothes that will fit us, some golf shoes. Here we go. Golf shoes that fit us. Here, yes, we're coughing there. And a golf bag. I'm going to wear that. The golf bag is really good, as that has a good number of pockets and has a lot of capacity as well. So that's excellent. Golf cap, short. Hat that golfers wear. It's better than nothing, and some golfing gloves. So yes, I've never actually spawned or been to a golf course before in the game. I mean, I don't think I've ever been to a course in real life, but that's not really the point right now. But I've never been to the golf course in the game before, so this should be interesting. I'm just going to check the rest of here for now. So what's here? Golf balls, golf tees, and golf clubs. That might be a good weapon for us. No? Okay. So what's this vehicle that we started on? A golf cart, my followers, has an electric motor and a storage battery. Does this work? It does. Okay, we have our first vehicle. I'm just going to zoom out a bit so it's a bit better. So yes, Cataclysm is a turn-based game. So you can see around me here, if I go to look around, it's all a grid-based, turn-based game. So driving is also turn-based, which can look a bit weird at first as we sort of jerk around a bit, the camera moving as I change what direction we're moving in, but you get used to it fairly quickly. But that's fantastic. So I'm just going to remember the vehicle position for this golf cart. It's not really a good long term as a vehicle. It doesn't have much in the way of food, yes, and anything with this gas bottle of sherry. Okay, I don't think we need more booze, but I will take this Belgian ale just in case. You never know. Some food, pine nuts, green tea leaves. I don't actually need it. Necco wafers. So I always thought Necco wafers are apparently an American thing. This game is being set in, I think, New England, something like that. I never heard of these before. And I saw Necco wafers the first time I played, and I assumed it was like those sort of wafer biscuits you get at a coffee shop, like sort of a fruit sweet type thing. It's interesting. Anyway, what's Bristol cream? Fine sherry. Oh, I can't. Okay, well, that's more booze, which we don't want. So much booze. That makes sense. So, well, we got some snack food. Nothing in the way of antiseptic. Can I use my soap to? No. Not to worry. Give me 1 moment. Apologies, I had to clear my throat there. So, how are we doing, Gerald? We're still not in a great spot, are we? So this private airport could have something helpful, but we also have a cabin over here, and we have a farm over there. The farm might have some very useful things for us. I'm just going to check park over here, so we can see. Oh, there is a vehicle here. There's a chipmunk in it. There's no zombies around, which is wonderful. This is probably the best start I could possibly have asked for. Oh, here we go. So this is a hybrid car. It has both a gasoline-fueled engine and a electric motor, similar to the one that we have on our thing. It doesn't look like it will run at the moment. It's out of battery and it's out of fuel. We can just... Yeah, so we take control of the hybrid car. It looks like the inline four engine faulty is out of gasoline and it's... So we can't move right now. But we could probably fix it up fairly easily. And there's an inhaler in the car. If we had asthma, that would be life or death. But thankfully, I don't have asthma in video games. So, what we're going to do is we're going to hop in our golf cart, which I cannot believe how lucky. Like as I say, I've never been to a golf course in the game before. I've never seen. Well, so this is incredible. I'm just going to ramp my way through these bushes if I can. If we had better... Oh, no. Come on, Gerald. You can do it. I know you're pissed drunk. You probably shouldn't be driving, but you're going to have to do it, buddy. There we go. Okay. So, what we could do, if we have better skills and the ability to move, and the tools, is we can move the electric, the storage battery for this car into that hybrid. We also have here another vehicle. I'm just going to stop the car and have a look at this one. So, this is another hybrid, which... Oh, this one actually has some charge in it. I don't know if this one will work. It has its security system is intact. And yeah, I don't have a screwdriver, so I can't hotwire it. And if I fail, which I probably would, the alarm will go off. So, I'm going to go and check out that farmhouse first. See if there is any clothes or medical supplies. On the map at the bottom right, it lists the various things around me. We can see here a clay golem, which is a hostile entity, a large humanoid golem made of clay. Its proportions are often, it seems, fragile, so that's something that's added by the Cataclysm mod. We are going to sort of avoid it if we can. And the wind is making my arm feel quite cold. Yeah, that tracks. It's not designed for going down the highway, this golf cart. Ooh. You hear bark. So it sounds like there might be a dog or dog-like creature in the barn south of us. Oh, I'm coughing. Yeah, that'll be... Oh my god. Amazing. Was that a first aid? It is a first aid kit. Okay. Right. Oh no. Do we not have... First aid kit has adhesive bandage, aspirin bandage, medical gauze, and saline solution. That's not disinfectant. Oh dear. Okay, well... Let's see if there's anything else. Family cookbook. Okay. That could be useful. I'm going to grab that. Pillowcase and a pillow and a tin plate. Some cargo pants. We've got trousers. Everything's going great for us now. And a windbreaker. It doesn't fit us very well, but it's better than going naked. So I'm just going to zoom back in again. I'm going to go... Yeah, I'm going to remove my towel now. What's in here? Huh. Knives and various other things. A folding knife. Small folding knife. The locking blade and a pocket clip. Not as good as a weapon as a solid fixed blade knife. I think it certainly is. We'll take that. There's also some fishing waders. I don't think we can do anything useful with those. An ankle sheath, that could be helpful. Keep a knife on us. A hoodie and some other clothing in here. I'm going to take that hoodie. A blanket. Could be useful. Ooh, wow, a gun. Okay. S&W 619. 7-round 38 revolver sold by Smith and sold by Smith and Wesson. Features a fixed to rear sight and a reinforced frame. Okay, that's quite a gun. Now it says 38 revolver in the description, but I can see it's currently loaded with 357 Magnum, which is strange, but I'm not going to question it. I don't know anything about guns. And a sewing kit. That's amazing. I keep saying this is the best start I could possibly have asked for. A lighter with fuel, a pocket knife, and an ember carrier. Interesting. That could be useful. Or a roll mat. That'll definitely be useful. It gives us somewhere to sleep. Okay, in the bathroom we have aspirin and multivitamins and rags. Of this is going to be able to easily cauterize our wound, or not cauterize, heal our wound. However, can I cauterize myself? I used to be able to cauterize using a knife, and no. Okay, that makes sense. Not to worry for the moment. So here we have lemonade drink mixed with hydrated fruit. That will last for a long time. Ganja and moonshine. Again, I don't think we need any more booze. Mushroom soup. Okay, that could keep us going for it. And some toaster pastries. Okay, excellent. And in the fridge, we have Greek drink, root beer, an American Pale Ale, it's kind of a beer, yes. Bananas and an orange. Okay, some food. We have started as overweight, but let's not judge Gerald. Gerald's got a lot going on in his life right now. I'm going to grab this bacon, these dried beans, but really this is kind of a distraction. What's that? Just a plastic bottle of energy cola. Okay, so I'm just going to take stock for a second. Currently still obviously infected on the right arm. I don't think anything I have is going to be able to help with that right now, unfortunately, because it's not actually wounded, it's just infected. Take some multivitamins, see if it'll help us stave off the infection for a little longer. I wonder if it would be possible. So there's a rolling pin in the oven. I'm going to set that on, start a little fire in the oven, which apparently is absolutely fine for containing it. So we can make a bandage. Oh, antiseptic, 5 of 10. Where's the antiseptic? Am I going crazy? Is there some in here? Antiseptic. Oh, fantastic. Okay, life saved. Antiseptic. No limb would benefit from it? Oh, I need antibiotics. Oh, no. Okay. That's not great. Just going to save there. So we're even in an even worse state than I thought, because taking all this tin food. Not only is it a case that we need to clean the wound, we actually have a deep infection which we need antibiotics for. That's bad. Yeah, that'd be why I couldn't cauterize it as well, I assume. It's growing in the field here. Let's have a look at what it is. Obviously, plant. Oh, it's wheat. It's a wheat farm. Okay. I'm going to check the field to see if there's anything. Oh, yes, there are zombies down here, and they have seen me. A zombie, a webbed zombie, and a crawling zombie. So, the zombie, this is the most basic enemy in Cataclysm that we'll typically see. A human body swaying as it moves, an unstoppable rage visible in its oily black eyes. So those oily black eyes, that gives you a few little hints to give you some clues as to what's going on as you read enemy descriptions. I'll just open a reload. I am actually going to wield, stop wielding soap bar, yes. I'm going to put that away and wield my revolver, and as we open it, oh, zombie spotted. No, we can ignore it, it's just following us, okay. Nothing on the shelves here. Oh, and the zombie got over the fence. Shit. Okay. Well, I'm going to shoot it, I think. There's not too many around here. Oh, that's loud. So we hit it for 39 damage. It's still coming. I'm going to fire with our same aim. Okay. It's right next to me. It's nearly dead, so I'm just going to back up and fire again. Okay, there we go. We got it. Oh, it died while I was aiming. Zombies can die of blood loss in this. All its clothing is filthy. I could smash it to stop. It will get back up again at some point, but we're going to hopefully be gone by the time. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention and I ran right into an absolute horde. Okay, get to the cart. Take off as fast as we can. There's one on the cart. There's a zombie cop. Uh oh. Why am I? It's all the way at the bottom. Okay, I'm out of ammo. And the cop is still here. Okay. It ain't going well for old Gerald. Okay, we're gonna have to let go of the controls. Yep, okay. Oh dear. Well, we died. So I wasn't paying attention, and the zombie cop, ran into that horde. Ran into that horde that were probably attracted by the sound of, the gunfire. Wasn't paying attention where I was going. Too focused on the web zombie my north, and then as soon as the zombie cop got into the vehicle, we were in a bad spot. So, not to worry. Well, next time we'll pick back up where Gerald left off, which is in a shit show. I guess I'll call this episode 0. And next time we'll see if we can, despite having probably the best start I could have asked for, I fucked it up. So let's see how it goes when I get a much worse start next time.